What's up, guys? It is Fox, if you couldn't read my fucking introduction. And today I have a super crazy ass story time video for you guys. Now, it's gonna be a long one. Well, actually, I really don't know how long it is because I'm recording the video right now, so we'll see. Anyways, so make sure to go grab a bag of popcorn, get comfortable, take off your shoes, socks, strip if that's your thing. Please don't tell me that's your thing. That's fucking weird if you're watching my videos naked. Before I continue the video, I totally forgot about my coffee that I made an hour ago, so I'm going to chug it down really fast. So this story takes place in fall of 2016. It was my first semester at a community college, and I was taking 4 classes there. So I was on my way home from community college, ready to go strip and eat chocolate and run down the street butt naked. I really don't do that. That was just for laughs. Oh man, I suck. Now this exit was to the right of me. It's the exit that I always take on my way home, and I needed to take that exit. Otherwise, I wouldn't really know a different way to get home just because I've never done it before. So I was 2 lanes away from the exit and I needed to start merging over. So I turned my blinker on, I went to the right of me, the next lane to the right of me basically. And the lady behind me did the same thing. I didn't think anything of it because I was like, oh, maybe, she's taking the exit too, so it's not a big deal. But obviously to her, she thought something different. Anyways, we'll get there. So I had to merge over another time because I'm still 1 lane away from the exit. So I turn on my blinker and I merge over. Now she does the same exact thing again and we merge at the same time. Now it's not a big deal to me, like I've already stated, but to her, she starts getting really pissy, and I can tell because she's riding my ass. Like I literally think her car is about to run my car over. My car is a Chevy Sonic and it's really tiny, and her car is like some Ford Explorer, old chunky, I don't know. I used to have one. Well, not me. My mom used to have one when I was a kid, and that was like the family mobile. So those things are pretty chunky, and I was like, my God, she's gonna run me over. But no. So what happens is she gets to the lane to the left of me, like she merges out of the exit lane just to be side by side with me. Now she rolls down her window and I'm like, oh God, what is she gonna do? Is she gonna confront me or something? Like, I didn't do anything wrong. And so she takes out a water bottle and tosses it at my front windshield. Scares the ever-loving fuck out of me, and I'm swerving everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, she just threw a fucking water bottle at my baby. My car is my baby. Like, this is my first car ever. It is my love. I take such good care of my car. I've never had a cleaning inside or outside of my car, like a professional cleaning. I've only gone through those like car washes, and I hand do the inside because I take such good care of my car, and I don't intend to beat it up anytime soon because it runs so nice and I want to keep it, So now you can tell how much I love my car, and that totally upset me that she threw something at me. At my car, really. So she gets back into my lane, but this time in front of me, and she speeds off. Now there's a stoplight, like at the entrance. What would that be? The entrance? No, okay. So you get off on the exit, and then right there is a stoplight. That's a better way to explain it. And the stoplight was red, so she had to stop. And I was still processing. I was still getting off on the exit. I was still processing what happened, and I was just like, oh my God, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm like, I'm too mad. I'm not going to let it go. So what I do is really stupid. I was acting with my emotions, not my head, whatever. So I drive up next to her, and next to her isn't even a lane. Like, I could get a ticket. What I'm doing is illegal. I just pull up next to her, and I roll down my window, and I look her straight in the eyes, and I go, what the fuck was that? At this point, I realize who she is, because I can see her face to face, and she looks like a super ghetto-ass chick, like coming straight from Compton or some shit. She looks like she could kick my ass, basically. Like, I'm a 5-foot chick. She can throw me across the state, man. So she looks at me and she goes, what the fuck do you mean, what the fuck? You cut me off. And at this point, I was like, oh, so she thinks me getting off on the exit at the same time as her is me trying to cut her off. And I was like, okay, yo, dude, sorry, misunderstanding. I was just trying to take the exit. And she's like, no, you weren't, you white bitch. And she literally pulled out the race card. Literally, just reached her hand in that file and searched for the white card and pulled it out and said, here you go, faggot, here you go. Now, little 5 foot me, white girl over here, feels this enraged feeling in her heart, and she's like, oh, fuck no, she's not gonna let that go. So here I go, cursing her out. I don't even remember what exactly I said, because I pretty much said everything in the book. You can write me a 100-page book about curse words and combinations, and I pretty much said everything in there. While I'm continuing to curse her out, she starts threatening me and saying she has people who can kick my ass and whatever. So the light turns green, she speeds off, I scream out my window. Picture it, like half my body's out my window, and I go, bye, bitch! Yeah, it was something. And I turn around, I kind of look at the line behind her, the line that forms at a stoplight. No one was really moving, because they were all staring at me. And, wow, I felt like a celebrity at that point. Not really. It was kind of embarrassing, because everyone was staring at me, and I was like, oh my god, they probably think I'm insane. But idiot me, I still didn't use my head, and I was like, this is not over. You threw a water bottle at my car, and that's something you don't do. So I sped off. I started following her. I don't know what I was thinking. I did it for like maybe 2 miles. It wasn't that long, but I decided, you know what? I'm gonna let it be, because I was thinking about the threats she was making, and I don't know anyone who would be able to back me up. So I ended up moving to the lane, to the left of her. And I decided to drive at my own pace, like, this is over, the confrontation is over. But what she ends up doing is she ends up merging into my lane and rides my ass. And I was like, oh my god, man, I just wanted this to be over at this point, like, I'm done. And so I started to break down a little bit, like, I'm crying at this point, and I'm just getting all emotional, because I'm like, I'm done, I don't want this to happen anymore, like, I don't want to get my ass kicked. I end up calling my mother, and she doesn't answer, and I was freaking out, because I just needed to talk the situation out with someone. So I end up calling my boyfriend, and I'm like, I just cursed out the most ghetto lady in town. I don't know what to do. I feel like she's gonna kick my ass when I get out of my car. And he's like, hey, calm down. Come over to my house. We'll talk it through. I'll comfort you. It's gonna be okay. Now, he is just the best person ever, so he totally calms me down, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's not a big deal. She's probably just going the same route as me home or something. You never know. So I hang up the phone. I end up just taking the normal route, and I'm driving, and she's still riding my ass. So I'm like, I'm starting to doubt what I said. Like, I really feel like she's following me. But what ends up happening is a couple turns before I get to my street, she ends up leaving me. And I never felt so much relief in my entire life than in this moment. And I was just so fucking blessed that she didn't follow me home, because, man, I totally believe her when she says she could get people on my ass, because she looks like that type of person. So I just felt so much relief, and that was pretty much the end of the story. If you enjoy this video, make sure to give me a like and comment. It really motivates me to create more content, so I totally appreciate it, you guys. And if you want to see more storytime content or just anything video game related, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later!